Hello. I would like to talk a little bit about security deposits. Now, the most we can do at this point right now by law, we can only take up to two times the rent for a security deposit. So we have our guidelines, our application guidelines that determines whether or not we're going to take 1 month of a security deposit or two based upon their credit and background checks. Now, per the lease, we have to get the deposit back to the tenants within 60 days. Now, Colorado state law requires us to do this within 30 days unless we specify otherwise on the lease. I always do 60 days on the lease. And that just gives us time to be able to get things in order if it takes longer. If I can get the deposit funds back to the tenants earlier, I'm all for that. Now, we do give a check sheet, a checklist of things that we want to make sure to have cleaned to the tenants prior to their move out. Generally, around 30 days before they move out, we send them, the information. But we also have that information in their lease. Um, it's an addendum, but a lot of times they may not realize it's there because it's been years, possibly, since they've seen the lease. So it's a good reminder for them of what we're really looking for. I I let them know that we use a certain house cleaner and carpet cleaning company that we recommend, and they don't have to use them, but I think it's better for them if they're going to get that done to use our companies because in case that let's say they ordered house cleaning to be done and we have a short turnaround time to get the new tenants in the property um, after they move out. Their people may not be as responsive to us to be able to come out right away and get it done properly. Whereas we give so much business to our vendors and we've been using them for so long, I think we most likely are getting priority service for any turnarounds if they have to come back. So if let's say they use a house cleaner and we can't get a hold of them or they're too busy to come back out and fix what needs to be done, well then we need to bring our cleaners in and then it's going to cost the tenant more money because we're going to invoice them, whereas they would have had like a guarantee with the house cleaner they used. And that goes the same with carpet cleaning as well. And now also, with carpet cleaning, another thing we do is we suggest to them, we say, make sure that you authorize your carpet cleaners or the cleaning company, which we have to have a professional doing that. They can't use a grocery store type or home type of a carpet cleaning unit. That is not acceptable for cleaning, and we want the receipts for that and also we get that done prior to them moving in as well, and we keep those receipts just in case they say, well, it wasn't clean when we got it. Well, we have that receipt that we can provide to them. But back to the carpet cleaning, we want them to make sure to authorize stain removal and any odor removal. Now, there are obviously we're dealing with a lot more pets than normal, even when we say no pets are allowed. Well, with comfort animals and all of this, we're going to we're going to have issues. Um, so so we need to make sure to authorize the carpet cleaning companies to remove any pet odor as well. So, and they can do that with their own chemicals. Now, in reference to smoke, when there's smoke smell, which nobody's supposed to ever smoke, and that's per our lease as well. But if they do, well, then the carpet cleaning company can do an ozonation. They have an ozonator, and they place this ozonator in the property for generally 24 hours. If they need to do it longer, they will. During that time frame, that nobody can enter the property. So this has to be done during vacant times. So that's another thing that we need to look into. And if again you do run across that problem, then make sure to make sure to order that if somebody was smoking. Now, in reference to any type of damages done, well, we do an in-depth video prior to every tenant moving in, and we also require an inspection report from the new tenants to fill out if there's anything wrong at all with the property. Now, the video is there to protect both the landlord and the tenant, because we don't want to charge the tenant for something that was already done there. I mean, if it was already a scratch on something, well, we don't want to charge them, but we also don't want the owner to be stuck with any kind of bills, from the damages that the tenants have done. So what I do is myself, I actually go in and do an inspection, but also have my handyman go do an inspection, because sometimes they can see things that I can't even see, or they'll pay attention to something I didn't. And then they can do that inspection and get everything taken care of. Now, it's also very important that we have pictures of before and after we fix anything on a property. So there is normal wear and tear, and that would be something that we can talk about maybe in another video. I can maybe go a little more in depth on that. But anyway, when it comes to deposits, we also have to excuse me, we have to not only get that back to them within 60 days, but per the real estate commission, it has to be done by certified mail. So you physically have to take the check and mail it via registered mail, and then keep that receipt. I always take a picture of the receipt, and then also put it into a file. So anyway, just wanted to touch base on that a little bit. But other than that, that's it, and have a great day.